Without further ado, though, we are ranked ninth in the nation now after that victory over Virginia, facing number 11 ranked Virginia Tech. This game, grave importance. Playoff hopes is on the line. We can't win this game. It's a good chance we don't go to the college football playoff. So everything is important in this game. Hey, Evan is doing Evan-like things, but Eli is having one of those games. Another touchdown for Eli. Come on, bro.
Another touchdown for a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Running out of time in the pocket.
And we get to him on fourth down, getting the stop. Come on, bro.
Instead of getting is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Montre with a much-needed pick. Come on. Yes, sir. ACC champs once again with Duke University. We go into the college football playoff. Now, where we're seated is going to be very, very interesting. Given what we've done the past 2 weeks, blowout win last week, we won by 17 this week against a team that was undefeated in this conference coming into this championship game. But yeah, very much so, Eli definitely deserved player of the game. He did his shit, bro. Did his shit. We get to hoist up that trophy once again, coming back to where it rightfully belongs.
If you guys have been keeping up with these college football 25 dynasty videos, then you'll see that in my last video where I basically did a breakdown of the full regular season in one video, we took on LSU earlier in the season, and their quarterback basically ripped my defense to shreds, not missing no more than 2 throws the entire game. No picks. We cannot pick him off. We couldn't force them to turn the ball over on the ground, and my quarterback basically had to play perfect to win the game, which we didn't do. Mistakes were made. I definitely threw 2 picks in the game with Dexter Dobbs. And it was a learning experience. We suffered that crushing loss. It was our first loss of the season that led us to lose like 3 straight after that. Technically it was a 3-game losing streak counting the LSU game. So coming into this game, for Dexter, it was personal. He has to go up against a Heisman candidate and basically prove himself as the guy, as the number 1. As a freshman, getting the keys to an offense when you have the likes of Malik Murphy, who stopped through, winning not 1 but 2 Heismans. Enrique Lord, Heisman winner, national champ 2 times. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. Here we are trying to win a 4th straight title, and that basically cements the legacy of me as a head coach with Jason Brown. Biggest moment of the season, Ofisa Finger comes up with a miraculous 97-yard pick 6 to basically seal the deal in what was a complete shootout through and through. I built some space with my defense, but I could not pull away. And when LSU needed to stop, they gotta stop to basically put the ball back in their Heisman winners' hands. But my defense ultimately prevailed. As a head coach, I've done so well in recruiting top cornerbacks. My defensive back room is elite. I'm the real DBU right now, and that's crazy to say for the likes of Duke. I've transformed this program into something remarkable and into something that you can sink your teeth into. Coming into this next season that I basically would do a fast forward with into the 7th game of the season, basically this could be my last season with Jason Brown. Dexter Dobbs, he's a sophomore now. He has the chance to basically go back to back and basically chase a Heisman this season. So I'm excited for what's to come. Getting another Heisman winner in a national championship and ACC championship on my way out would be crazy.
third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The give. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football.
Looking downfield, it's Jamison. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Duke. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go to the all-bars, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Jamison. And the pass is incomplete thanks to
good coverage.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive.
Oh, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. A 1st down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Jamison. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking for a gap. It's Nielsen. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Scanning the field, it's Jamison. He's got his man, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Rhodes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
Heading to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Okay, coming into the game.
Across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the pummeling has started.
Big-time players make big plays and big...
Having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
You know, this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. The play action fake. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Dobbs. He's right on target. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
On the double. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Let's go! Looking for a crease. It's Nielsen. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the defense just hasn't had an answer. Every time a big 4th down comes up, they just can't seem to get off the field. That last time, it was a running play, and they just couldn't bring him down.
Setting up the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, Duke! And the stomping has commenced. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
What an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.